What's going on, everyone? So, Bliss is not in theaters, it's actually on demand, and it's a 2019 movie that is about a painter who has painter's block. She can't really seem to muster up any energy to create any new work. So, essentially, what happens is she goes through certain things that I'm trying to be vague with this because I went into this movie knowing pretty much nothing, but she goes about certain things to essentially try to get that painter's block out, and in doing so, it goes down a rabbit hole. This is a movie that I heard about through a friend. Actually, ironically, he hasn't seen this movie yet, but he told me about it, and as soon as I heard about it, I added it to my list, and I finally got around to watching it. After watching it, what did I think? Eh, yeah. I will say this. What I first and foremost liked about the movie is that the practical effects in the movie are really, really good. Absolutely adore the fact that they use like practical effects for the gore and blood. It's just really good stuff. I really liked the score. It's very mute for the most part, but when they do get the bass going with it, I think it's good stuff. Also, I liked the color palettes in the movie. Really went well with all the blood that was going on, and some of the shots were cool. But I can't lie. This was a movie that, whilst I respect the aesthetics of it, I thought that it was a pretty hollow experience. I mean, the movie's only 80 minutes long, but it's not that you don't really care about the characters. It's just that I found them to be kind of dull. I get with what they're doing, some of it's pretty like abstract and kind of like, done for a purpose, but to me personally, I didn't get much from these characters. I couldn't either relate to them or really understand their development from getting to point A to B. I love artsy movies, I really do, but I just found that hard to buy. Also, the story with how they executed it, I just felt like it was like a cheapened version of Raw. If you haven't heard of Raw, check out Raw. I believe it might still be on Netflix, but Raw is a great movie. Similar ideas, except Bliss is dealing with a genre, again, trying to be vague with not spoiling the movie, but Bliss is dealing with a certain genre that Raw wasn't, but the ideas are very similar. And I don't know, I just thought that Bliss took a lot from Raw, and I thought that it didn't do it in a unique way. Bliss also kind of has this problem with the ending where it's just not really that unique. In fact, it was just very blunt with its approach, and the messages felt overdone, in my opinion. But again, I want to emphasize this. This is a movie that, if you're watching this review, you've probably seen this movie, you probably liked it. I can see why some people might really like this movie, but I also am someone that can see why someone wouldn't like this. I love the fact that, again, they used blood, and practical effects to get that. I liked how graphic it was, and I know that sounds weird to say, but it just went for it in that regards. And, as someone that loves artsy movies, I appreciated that. But at the same time, I found myself to want to see Raw, halfway through this movie. And I don't think that's a good feeling when you're watching a movie and you're thinking about how you could be watching something else. I don't know. That's just me personally. But again, at the end of the day, Bliss, I'm not going to remember it. I probably won't recommend it either. And that's why Bliss, for me personally, I'll give it a 2.5 out of 5 star rating. That's right. It doesn't get a hot sauce rating from me. But again, guys, Bliss, if you've seen it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. What did you think about it? Did you like it? Did you not? Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you've seen both Bliss and Raw, let me know which you like better. And I know some people are like, oh, they're two completely different movies. I personally don't believe that. But again, just throwing out the comparison. Again, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. As always, don't forget subscription, notification bell, and I'll catch you guys later.